the map of India, the second type of natural vegetation is tropical deciduous, which is showing in the map with the help of pencil shade. As you can see, it is covering the most of the parts of our country except few. Okay. Now we will learn the tropical desert or thorn forest. So the climatic condition, temperature should be 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. Rainfall should be less than 50 centimeter. Distribution, you see the states name: Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh. That means the states which experience less amount of rainfall is having this type of trees, that is tropical deciduous or thorn forest. Next is the characteristics. First point, these forests have xerophytic vegetation. Point number 2, due to scarcity of rainfall, the trees are studded with large patches of coarse grasses. Point number 3, plants are leafless for most part of the year and look like scrub vegetation. Moving next, economic value. See, I have written here neem, which is a popular tree in these forests, which is useful for its medicinal properties. Date palm is eaten as raw and it's also used as astringent. Next is the trees. See the trees name: babul, date palm, barfruit, neem, etc. These trees grown in tropical desert or thorn forest. Moving next, the littoral or tidal forest. First is climatic condition. Temperature should be 26 to 29 degrees Celsius. Rainfall should be more than 200 centimeter. Distribution, western and eastern coastal areas, Sundarban of West Bengal, then Orissa. These areas is having littoral or tidal forest. Now next we will learn the characteristics. So they have mainly evergreen species of varying density and height. The tree trunks are supported by number of stilt-like roots which remain submerged underwater during high tide and can be seen during low tides. The forest have Sundari trees, after the name of which these trees are known as Sundarban. Next we will learn the economic value. The mangrove trees are utilized for fuel, whereas Sundari trees provide hard durable timber. Remember that the littoral forest is also known as mangrove forest. Next we will learn the name of the trees in this area, such as Sundarban, Keura, Amur, Palm. These are the common trees found here. The fifth natural vegetation is the montane forest. See the climatic condition. Temperature is 12 to 13 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is 100 to 300 centimeter. Altitude 1000 to 4000 meter altitude. So these are the general climatic characteristics. Next we will learn the distribution. The entire Himalayan zone, that is Kashmir to Sikkim, and some parts of peninsula is having montane or mountain forest. So next is the characteristics. These forests contain mixed species of leafed evergreen and coniferous trees. Point number 2, at foothills of Himalayas, deciduous forests are found. Point number 3, at altitude of 1000 to 2000 meter, they are moist temperate forest. Next we will learn the economic value. These forests provide timber which is useful for making furnitures. Remember, the mountain forest or mountain forest also provides softwood which is useful for making furniture, for making papers. Next is the trees. The trees generally grown here are spruce, deodar, walnut, chestnut, cedar, fir, pine, etc. Next again you take a look at the map. See, the mountain forest is showing with this vertical straight line, as it is covering the entire Himalayan region starting from Kashmir till Sikkim. Then tropical thorn forest is showing with small circles, as I made here. You see that it is covering the states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, as it receives less amount of rainfall. And in this map small black dots are there. These are littoral or tidal forest. Okay. Now next we will learn the forest conservation. So first point I have written here, the causes of forest degradation. The first point you see, these are the reasons why the forest cover in India is decreasing. The first reason is population growth. We all know India is a overpopulated country. Then point number 2, expanding grazing land. Point number 3, construction of multi-purpose river valleys. So these are some of the common reasons why the forest cover is decreasing day by day. Next is conservation measures. What are the steps we need to take so that we can conserve our forest resources? First point, increasing the area under forest. The second point, afforestation around industrial unit. We all know the industrial cities are mostly high polluted areas. So to decrease the pollution level, we need to plant more trees in these areas. Point number 3, using alternative source of energy means non-conventional source of energy which cause less pollution, such as tidal energy, wind energy, solar energy, etc. Next, proper legislation and its implementation, that means laws should be strict regarding afforestation. Then people's participation. So these are the several steps we need to take so that we can conserve our forest resource. Next, National Forest Policy. So this policy was adopted in 1952 by the Government of India and it was modified in 1988. The main objective of this forest policy is that it lays emphasis on sustainable forest management in order to conserve and expand forest reserves in India. Next is social forestry and agroforestry. So social forestry refers to the management and protection of forest and afforestation on barren land. It is mainly for community development. It is also good for community development, right? So it is people oriented and it is also called urban forestry. And agroforestry is a part of social forestry. Remember, it is the intermediate stage between forestry and agriculture because it is the combined production of agricultural and forest crops, at the same time animal rearing also.